Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the channel. Today's the day you've been waiting for, the Norwich versus Brighton game, the start of the season, first game in the Premier League. But before we get to that, we've got some important stuff to discuss. Decent pre-season, we played some teams that, you expect us to beat. We beat Man City 3-2 as well, so not too bad. Draw against Mönchengladbach, but that is not what you guys care about whatsoever. What you guys care about are transfers. And there are a few of them. On the outs, Angus Gunn went to Middlesbrough, 2.5 million. Kenny McLean went to Bristol City, 2 million, and that was kind of it for before. And then when we flip over to here, Jacob Sorensen wanted to leave, 7.5 million. Janalis, 2 million, and that's really it. A lot of frees, a lot of loan players going out, but as I said, that's not what you care about. What you guys care about are the ins. Right. And there are a fair few of them. First up, we have Liam Shaw from Celtic. He's kind of brought in as a youngster, kind of one for the future, but he looks good. His physicals are pretty decent. His mentals are pretty decent. He's got a good first touch passing, tackling. Well, actually tackling isn't that great, but technique's okay. He can play straight through the middle, which is good for rotation and stuff like that. When we have games that we're able to rotate. He came in for 2.3 million. We got him from Celtic. He went to Celtic, played a game, went on loads of Morecambe, and then we bought him. So Celtic have made a profit, but plus, I hate when he does this. Right, plus also, he's English, which is very helpful for us. Next is Tino Kamina, I want to say. He is a left back and centre back option, more cover for left back. Obviously, he's only 18. He doesn't look much at the moment, but hopefully he will come good for us. He was an Arsenal player when I learned to Dorking, but he's kind of like he's a backup. When he's not someone that we're going to be playing like regularly. And he's disappeared into thin air. Where's he gone? I've just legitimately, where's he gone? Oh, there he slipped right down there. That's weird. Next up, we have Adam Smith from Bournemouth. He can play across the back and wing backs. He's kind of our backup right back for what's his name, Max Aarons. His physicals are still pretty decent. His fitness is good. He's still got pace and stamina and acceleration. His mentals are okay. And then if you look at his technicals, good, decent crossing, decent dribbling, marking, passing, decent tackling technique. We bought him for 1.5 million, which isn't too shabby. He's kind of experienced as well, as you can see. He's played in the Premier League for a fair bit, and even last season he played 25 games, so he's a good option for us to have. If we then go back over, we've got Adrian Truffert. We got him from Rennes, and he cost us 26 million. Now, that is a lot of money, I will admit, but he's going to be our starting left back. He's still only 21 years old as well. Acceleration, good agility, natural fitness, he's good. Pace, stamina, strength, mentals, they're pretty much all between 12 and 14, apart from leadership, but he's only a young kid. And crossing 15, dribbling 13, first touch 13. He's marking, he's passing, he's tackling, his technique. He looks like a really good player. He's also been playing in the French under 21s. So, he's got 18 caps for them. So obviously they rate him highly. And so do I. Then we go to Alex Scott. Now, everyone knows about Alex Scott. He's a fantastic player. I mean, look at his mentals already, and he's only, 19. He's just a fantastic youth prospect. A lot of people talk about him on Football Manager, and we got him for 10.75 million, which seems like a bargain. Then we go to Jurgen Eckelenkamp from Antwerp. He's a bit older. Dutch. Again, physicals. His mentals are really good as well. He's off the ball, his concentration, his composure. Finishing 15, first touch 15, technique 13. I mean, he's already 4 stars. He hasn't played for the Dutch team yet, but he got a lot of under 21 caps. And hopefully, he was actually playing in the under 21 championship this year, but which ain't too shabby. Hopefully, he ends up a Dutch national as well, which would really raise his profile. Then, last but not least, from before the turnover, we got Marquinhos. 20 million, you saw his stats, 10 goals, 8 assists, 7.07 average rating. You know all about this guy from last season. He's only getting better. And, to snap him up for 20 million, I didn't think Arsenal would get rid of him, but they did, so I am more than happy with that. And then ticked over, and we got a player here, Jimmy. I'm just going to call him Jimmy. He hasn't got a work permit at the moment, but I'm trying to work on loaning him out, getting him some game time. Hopefully things can change. I mean, he's one for the future. He's looking pretty decent, and he's one for the under 21s. Obviously, we can't play him, so he's got to go out on loan. But I'm excited for his future. And then one player that's coming, he is for the first team, because I had that Tino Kamina, but I was just worried that he wasn't quite ready. So Jonathan Panzo, we've bought him on loan from Norwich. He played with Coventry last season. Played a fair whack. He's got good physicals, decent mentals, and he's going to be playing left back, so decent crossing, dribbling, first touch, marking, passing, tackling. Decent player. Then I felt like we needed another goalkeeper, because I felt like we had Devis Vasquez, sorry, and we had Nyland, who's like a backup, but I wasn't sure whether they were Premier League ready. So we saw this guy, Pierluigi Gallini. He's come from Atalanta. Last season he was on loan at Napoli. I mean, he played a couple of games, conceded 2. Not too great. He was on loan at Tottenham, but didn't play. He hasn't played much. I didn't realise he was at Man United, to be fair. And then Villa bought him, and he played for them in the Championship. And then Atlanta loaned him twice, barely played him, and then bought him. But I feel like if we compare him, It's not really close, is it? Davis Vasquez is the future for me, but this guy's just got a bit more quality and a bit more experience. I mean, his eccentricity is a bit high for my liking, but I feel like he's going to do well. Alfie Gilchrist, 19, looks decent. He's a free player. He's going to be in the under 21s. And then we've got Sam Murray, who, another player, under 21s. Hopefully, he reaches beyond his potential. But we shall see about that. And then we've got Josh Robinson, who he looks decent as well, and he's another one for the future. And that basically ends our transfer business. Like, literally, if you look, all them guys came in way before the transfer window opened. We've kind of taken a hit on our budget and stuff like that, and we've got Galini and Panzo and some youngsters for the future. The squad is looking packed. We're still looking at trying to get rid of Ashley Barnes, Leon's Foster, McCallum wants out, but apart from that, nothing major is going to happen unless we get like a boatload of money in before deadline day. I don't see any more transfers. But now we've gone through all of that fun business, and that's taken a fair while, we're going to go to our first game, which is against Brighton. So yeah, we're keeping the same formation that we had last season. We've got Galini in goal, Max Aarons, Gibson, Omar Bomadeli and Truffaut as the back line. Gibbs and Scott in the centre. Now we haven't got Isaac Hayden, who I did try and bring in, but it just wasn't to be. And then we've got Eklenkamp, and we've got a guy called Rashika. He was out on loan at Galatasaray. Norwich spent 9.5 million, played him in the Premier League, and then they got relegated. And then he went to the Super League, where he played only 11 games, but, you know, he's a pretty decent across-the-board player for us, so I've brought him back in. We've got Sargent and Marquinhos up top. The reason for that is Adam Ida is out for 5 to 6 weeks, which is a bit of a shame because he was our top goal scorer. So hopefully, actually row out for Sarah. Hopefully, we don't miss him too much. Another guy that you probably won't have known much about is this guy, Bali Mumba. Last season, he was out on loan at Plymouth, where we played pretty much a lot. Scored 1 goal. Where did Plymouth, Sky Bet League 1, are Plymouth still in it? I don't know, Plymouth are the title holders, so we won the league last season, so he comes straight in. Decent physicals, great agility, decent mentals, and his technicals need work on, but that's what this season's for, to give players like him a chance. He's 21. Our squad is relatively young. That's what we've got. We've got Galini. I think Gibson. Yeah, he's 30 years old. And then you've got. I know Sargent's only 23, but he did play a lot for us last season. Played really well, and we have got players on the bench that. We've got Grant Hanley. We've got Adam Smith. Sorry. So we have got a lot of experience around the team. He's still on a promise to leave. I'm hoping to give him a new contract. When I just couldn't get rid of him, if 40 million came in, I'd snap your hand off and just get someone else in, but That's an if and when scenario. So let's jump straight into the game. I haven't really looked at like whereabouts we'll be coming back for next time, so we'll look at that afterwards. I just hope we get a good showing. Hope we're not one of the teams that are just cannon fodder and we just get absolutely smashed. Oh, João Pedro has gone to Brighton. Yeah, he's done that in real life, hasn't he? That's weird. McAllister's still there. Casido's still there. They've still got Dunk. Stupian. Lamptey's a good player for the future as well. Mitoma, Marsh. So it's going to be a tough one. But I feel with the defence is adequately covered. And we've got a corner straight away. Marquinhos. Oh, just Sargent just over. I feel like we've got a team in decent shape. We've got some new players that I think have improved the team. And we've got a core group of people that won the league last season. So Kieran Gibbs it. Not Kieran Gibbs. Is it Kieran Gibbs? Liam Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs hasn't played for years. Scott Arashika. Loses out to Lamptey. I'm up on my delis there though. Gibbs. Gibson. Gibbs. Max Aarons. Eckenkamp. And Marquinhos gets our first goal in the Premier League. 1-0 Norwich against Brighton. That is fantastic. That was... I mean, that pass in there, that pass from Aarons there, just plays Eckenkamp in, and he just slightly taps it to Marquinhos and he smashes it past Sanchez. Norwich 1, Brighton 0. All looking good. But Brighton have got a dangerous throw in here. I was a bit worried there, but we seem to be holding on. We seem to be holding our own. Got bulk of the possession. Shots on that are pretty equal. XG's equal. Middlesbrough are beating Man City. Good weekend for the... Oh, Marquinhos 2-0. Yes! What a great start. Norwich 2, Brighton 0. It's down that right hand again. Eckenkamp. Marquinhos plays it to Aarons. Then he makes that darting run. Nods it in. I didn't think things would be going this well straight off the bat. I'm very happy. Keep it going, lads. This is fantastic. And from Man City losing to Middlesbrough and bloody hell. Forest are beating Newcastle. Not going to get that such a with that kind of crap. Plays it out wide. Rashika whips it over to Aarons. Aarons through to Eckenkamp. Thought Eckenkamp would square that then. Marquinhos with the corner. Straight to Sanchez's arms. I mean, on this, Adamoida's going to have a bit of a difficult time coming back into the squad. Everyone's playing pretty decently. There's a few... Oh no, was Marquinhos off? Oh no! He's not injured, is he? Oh, why did Sargent not nick that then? Oh, Mitoma, nah. Marquinhos is... Right, let's give it a pause. Marquinhos is looking a bit tired. Injured, but feels he can shake the knock off. Alex Scott not doing too well, so Gabriel Sara come in. Gibson playing well either. Ben Gibson. Uh, we'll give Grant Hanley experienced head at the back. Rashika's not playing very well, so Nunez. And we've got two more subs. You know, we've got some players on the bench we can bring on. Might give Marquinhos another 10 minutes and then swap him out. I mean, it doesn't look like Brighton are coming back into this. Free kick to us. Oh, Sargent there. Deli. Oof. What's he doing? Trefer, great ball. Gibbs. Deli. What's he? He's out on the wing. Nunez is there. They're going to counter on this now. Oh, Deli's still up there. What's he doing? He's going to get a nosebleed. Nah, do not do this. Do not give him a goal now. Oh, Aaron steals it. Aaron's Gibbs. Marquinhos over the top to Nunez. Sargent's offside. Was offside, unfortunately. That is annoying. Right, I think that's it. The subs that have come on struggling to meet the pace, which is a bit worrying. I'm going to give Panzo a run out. Sargent's been rubbish, so give Brad Young a couple of minutes in the Premier League and see how he does. Aaron's here, Ecklenkamp. Hanley. Getting first. Josh Sargent. Just before he gets subbed off, he had a chance to score. There we go. Gabriel Sara with the corner that they're not showing. Middlesbrough drawing against Man City. That's mental. And time ticks away. Norwich 2, Brighton 0. First game in the Premier League. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. I can't believe that. I did not think it'd go that well. Send assistant. I can't be bothered with that. So we are fourth. Stop it now. Call it Norwich Champions League. I am buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Gallini returns with a clean sheet. Marquinhos impresses. Really pleased with that. And everything starts out well. Yeah, I didn't really look at the finances. Dipped a bit, but it's kind of coming back up. The projection is the end of the season we're going to lose a lot of money, but we'll see what happens. I don't see why we would. And next season's minimum guaranteed budget is only 17 million. I'm a bit about that. I don't see why we would lose that much money with extra, especially with the extra revenue that's coming in. Yeah. I just don't. I mean, things change anyway all the time, don't they? So we'll see. And we've got Man City next. The schedule. We've got Newcastle as well after that. I'll probably come back for the Carabao Cup second round because we did well in that last season and the Middlesbrough game. So that's probably the next time we'll come back, and then we'll probably periodically come back. There's a lot of games over Christmas. Oh, look at that. Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool over the Christmas New Year period. That is going to be a place where we need to be picking up points here. I think like Leeds, definitely Middlesbrough, Forest, Stoke. I think we can beat Stoke, Wolves, Bournemouth, Everton, Palace, Fulham. I think those are games that we can pick up points. But yeah, that'll be the next time. The Carabao Cup and the Middlesbrough game. Didn't mean to do that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, subscribe, click like, give me a comment where you think we're gonna end up in the league this season. And also go over to my Twitch channel and follow me on there, the Party Deacon 87, and we shall have a good time wherever I see you, if it's on YouTube or if it's on Twitch. I really hope to see you guys again. Thank you for watching. I shall catch you guys later. Have a good day.